Good morning, everyone. Apologies for the slight delay. I was busy dealing with someone who decided to be a bit of a dink on the internet. Because, someone on the internet is wrong. I hope everyone is having a good morning today. Legatus is going to be back, and then we apparently have one lurker. So good morning to both of you. All right. Let's find out where we are. Oop. My volume was up a little bit high. So we have just started Area 3. We've done a bit of wandering, but not a whole lot otherwise. Alright, I have to remind myself what this guy told me to do. We have to work on all the tribes in order to get what we need otherwise. Where are all these people? Huh, somehow this area isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. It does, however, seem to be kind of long and thin. So I guess maybe we'll, I don't know, start at the top and work our way back? I am sort of curious what's back here. Oh, this must be the place that I'm, like, shouldn't go until I'm stronger. Hey, Matt. How are you today? Cross the bridge and then head north, I guess. I'm sort of... Oops. Wasn't there a bridge? I guess there's kind of a lot of sloppy water first. I'm curious as to whether or not, if I fall off things into the water here, if I will also have to deal with freezing to death. The usual working on a chapter. What chapter number are we on? New area discovered. Alright. Guess we ought to take care of this thing. Oh, hello. Ooh. A whole lot of smoky smoke. Alright, let's, that thing needs to go first. Alright, you've been summoned by the Dryad, so let's take care of the Dryad. Hold still. I love the fact that the Dryad is apparently wearing a snowsuit. Because, you know, what Dryad doesn't wear a snowsuit? Seems perfectly normal. Did I get turned around? I think I've gotten turned around. More creepy statues. Why does this place like creepy statues so much? I'm seeing so many question marks and I can't figure out how to get to any of them. Whoop. Guess this implies that probably I'm gonna have to shoot one of these guys. Or this thing. Man, I can't get over the fact that it takes so many hits to get these guys. I really have got to find somebody that can supply me with some arrows here pretty quick. Probably I should have checked around in the city before I just took off. Wouldn't be so bad if they had something good to share. Alright. Whoop. So, is the question mark... Is the thing I'm supposed to find right here? I can't tell. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, jump down over the edge again? Not finding a way down that looks terribly safe. Up! Shoot! Alright, that didn't go so well. Thought there might be a cave here or something. Oh, apparently I could have just gone down that ramp. Alright, I'm dumb. I have also utterly failed to, you know, go north and then work my way back like I said I was gonna, so. I'm terribly easily distracted by question marks. Really, that's what it amounts to. Shrine of the Bear. Oh, sorry, don't have any bear pelts. I don't think have I seen a bear in this area yet? I don't think I have. You'd think there'd be like polar bears or something. Ooh, I think we're gonna get to find out what the Wyrdness looks like in the nighttime. I'm trying to decide if on the white I'm... Hello. Huh. How did I miss that one last time? Well, at least it'll save me some time coming back. Yeah, I think it might be a... Whoa! I almost just ditched myself. As I was starting to say, oh yeah, it's a little easier to see, I almost proceeded to fall straight into a hole. Let's see, where are we? I was kind of hoping to go more, like, straight northward, but that does not seem to be an easy... I don't know, can I go up this way? And then around? Or am I just going to end up having a cliff to fall off again? Oh, it is so much easier to see on the white. I mean, even where I fell, or almost fell, it was mainly because it wasn't white. Oh, we found a shrine, apparently. I think that discovering new stuff in this world is one of my favorite aspects. Because, there are all these, like, little, like, every time I think I've discovered everything on the map, like, I find more stuff.
Halt! No entry, outsider.
Well, it seems dumb to just say I'm passing through. That does not seem like a good move.
And you've got the seal. Funny how he only remembers us when he needs something. Fine. Go on then, and speak with our chieftain, Angsver. Just try not to piss him or anyone off. The only other way out of this village is a long drop straight down.
Subtle, isn't he?
You don't belong here. Mother speaks and I listen. She says you must be tested.
This isn't gonna go well.
Mother is everything. Strength, purpose, the voice that guides us. And you're the trial she set before me. I won't fail her.
Awesome. I get here and immediately kill one of their warriors. That's gonna go over well. Yeah, so, sorry about, you know, messing your guy up. I want to know if I can remove armor weight reduction. Is that a thing? Huh. Anyway, I want to know if I can remove relics. I don't think I can, though. Oh, I think, actually, I guess all of my relics might be in... They might be in my, stash. Oh, hey, stash. I don't think I've ever actually used the stash before. Alright, I know I had something here that... There it is. Did I not put anything on my boots? Huh. I thought I did. Ooh, that does a lot more damage. Why have I not been using that? That does a little bit more damage. Why have I not been using that? Oh, probably because I lose the magic and stuff. Well, we'll take a look at them anyway. Let's go find out whether or not I can... Oops, wrong button. Someone's left their empties lying around. I gotta find the chieftain first, before anybody else decides they're gonna kill me because I, looked at them wrong. I mean, I probably could use the map and just, find him that way, but seems like cheating. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably end up doing it eventually anyway, but especially since I've forgotten what the chief's name is. So probably I've just walked by his house in one of those two cases. Ooh, this looks like a very chiefy location.
Ah, so you're the one who lit up this sad old pillar. You almost caused a stir among those sad lumps. Almost. So, I guess you're not exactly what they've been waiting for. But you've certainly piqued my curiosity. This tribe. Once hailed as mighty warriors. Now they're just sitting around, waiting for someone to save them. If it's not their matron they're hoping for, then it's for the pillar to flood the village in scarlet light. They've lost their purpose and are desperate for someone to give it back to them.
Oh, the Red Dwarf creator died? Bummer. Alright, let me go back through the chat here. Legatus is back. Welcome. Good morning. Eraser, good morning. Thank you for hosting Rachel's fundraiser. Matt is on chapter 29. Echoes of a Lost Home. What a great title. Any idea to do your... Matt, the only book I have ever worked on was a history of how goats related to human civilization, and I never even got that done, so... the quest...
That's what they call their priestess. She disappeared long ago and never returned. The Volker claim she took Mater's favor with her, leaving them cursed. They act like a spoiled child whose mother suddenly got cross with them, and they can't understand what is happening. It should be amusing, but somehow it's not.
You know what is amusing, though, is the fact that in a whole clan full of apparently Scottish people, we've got, like, one French guy sitting around and... I mean, he's practically smoking. And, being emo. Alright. Give me a moment. His Majesty has once again decided, hey, you're doing something else, so therefore I need to go out. Come on, goofball. His timing is atrocious. Especially since he just went out, like, 15 minutes before I started streaming. I think maybe he just doesn't like this game.
That's a good question. The pillar reacted to me when I first arrived, although very faintly. And now it's reacting to you for some undeniably fascinating reasons I'd love to hear about. But here's the real puzzle. Why does the pillar respond to creatures touched by the Wyrdness? And what exactly are they waiting for if nothing is ever enough? I doubt even Angsvar could answer that, but you should ask him anyway. I'm quite curious to hear what he'll tell you.
I mean, can we start with who you are?
Meet me later at the temple, fellow sister in the Wyrdness. I have a feeling we'll have plenty to talk about.
Huh. That must be the thing that got all glowy. Just trying to find the chief. Frigg's house. That seems like an odd choice of name. I mean, that's one step removed from just calling something Fuck's house. Alright, this is the temple, but the temple is not where I'm supposed to be yet. I'm supposed to see the chief first. But at least now I know where the temple is. Did I go this way? Or did I come from that way? I don't remember. This doesn't look familiar. This is incredibly, Oh, I also forgot to unplug my house phone. The only problem with having a house phone is you go through these waves where, like, you get a lot of spam calls. Alright, I've definitely been here before. Do I have a map of the town? Madmen. I mean, that sounds intriguing. I heard it was a good television show. Never watched it, though. Huh, we apparently have a pathway and a door that goes nowhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to recheck the quest and figure out what the heck the guy's name was. Huh, apparently... Oh, here we go. Should speak with Angvar. Was Angvar's house the one way up top? I don't think it was. That doesn't sound familiar. But we'll double check, because I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm frequently wrong. Alright, not that. Nope. For once I was not wrong. That's interesting. Lots of houses, but, like, no chief. You would think the chief would be in an easy-to-locate spot. This is apparently a chief that likes to avoid his duties like crazy. Angvar's house. There we go. Good morning, Rio. How are you? Sorry, Matt. What's a tradition? Civilization is a trap and makes those weak. Apparently, being the leader means you get the best fire in the cold spot. Which also makes it very difficult to find you. 'Cause bright light. Interesting that a ceramic pitcher does not count as stealing. Okay, why is it saying that, like, I need to go back outdoors in order to finish the quest? Is Angvar not in his house? It's interesting that this should have a quest. This is like that other one that I had where like there was a quest marker, but or there should have been a quest marker, but then there wasn't. Unless I am literally, oh, I might literally be standing on top of it. Which would mean that yes, I do in fact need to go in here. Ah, here we go. Except now it's nighttime, so he's sleeping. Ah! Well, I guess we won't hang out in his bedroom and wait for him to wake up. That would be creepy. Good lord, that fire is... Alright. Oh, we're gonna have a chat. Nice. We haven't had one of these in a while.
When I gave the forlorn swords to the tribes of the Dalrita, there was nothing of substance here. A few abandoned
Matt, thanks.
giant caves, the occasional lone
Sorry
pillar,
you're tired, Rio.
nothing more. What stands now must have arisen after my time. And I must admit, I'm impressed with how they've made it their own. Their resilience speaks for itself. War never makes sense. It is a tool for survival. Had I refused to wage war against the Foredwellers, humanity would never have survived on Avalon. So if Gurfhanna declares war on Camelot, Avalon will once again drown in blood. But don't ask me what I think of it. Through your eyes, I see that Camelot is no longer the place I left behind.
Start a conversation and uncover mysteries, but you only get to talk about exactly what he wants to talk about at any given time. Oh my goodness. Apparently I have a lot of points I could spend. The King's Soul, which I never ever remember to actually use. I'm tempted to do the one about, you know, you automatically use it when you would received. How can it be if King's Soul is fully charged, automatically use it when you would receive lethal damage? I mean, I might as well go for that one because then it will actually activate, because I never actually remember to activate it. I never remember it exists. I've used it like in the very first, like in the tutorial basically. And I've never used it since. Oh, what's the Red Death got going for me? Dealing damage has... Enemy has a 25% chance to grant a stack of Lament. I do not remember what that does. Increases delay before Lament starts to decay by 50%. Still don't remember what that does. Any successful attack has a chance to inflict more damage than a standard attack. I mean, I'm all for that. Start every fight with... Yeah, I don't know what that means. Practicality, crafting and trading. I mean, I've already got tons of money, I don't care. That's handy. I'll take that. Stealth, yeah, we all know I don't have any of that. Deep wounds. Go for the eyes. Now, I love the name of that one. Critical hits. I mean, I just love the graphics for critical hits. I'm tempted just to like max that one out because I've got the points. Spirituality, don't care. Dexterity. Bows. What have I not? Critical hits refund arrows. Significantly increase zoom while using bows. I have never used that. I didn't even know it was a thing. Cheater's trick shot. Piercing volley. That would be handy for groups, I guess. This one also has an aim for the eyes. I mean, I might take it just so I can double up on aim for the eyes. Yeah, let's do that. Endurance. I don't use shields. Health. Ooh, I like anything that increases my attack speed. All for that. Powerful blows. That opens up a lot of stuff. I've never had a free offhand, so that's not going to work. Blocking. Yeah, and I suck at blocking, so. What do we got here? Debilitating blows. Unstoppable momentum. Reduces stamina cost. Reset. Ooh, I need that one. You have full stamina. The minute I make an attack, I automatically don't have full stamina, so I don't... Yeah, that doesn't seem terribly useful. It'd be like one attack per combat. Poise for impact. I take most of my damage in combats when I'm overexerted, so that seems useful. What do we got? 2 left. Anything else in bows that looks interesting? We get another aim for the eyes, that's right. And one more. Having a light equipped load by 50%. Oh, that seems useful. Let's take that. And rest up. Apparently I only need to rest for a couple hours at this point. Hello, Beast! How are you? And hello to Patrick! Good morning! Beast, I pushed your show on Roman's thing last night. Told everybody I'd be there on Wednesday. There he is. How come I couldn't see him earlier? That seems weird.
Greetings, stranger. I'm Engsvar, the chieftain of the Volkio tribe. What brings you here?
What the hell accent is that supposed to be?
Ah, TEG. TEG was a problem. The poor man had gone mad. He claimed to hear Mother's voice, that the goddess was commanding him to fight and die a noble death.
Well, he did
Someone
that.
would have granted him that death long ago. It would have been kinder than his torment. But defeating a madman in combat brings no honor, so he suffered. And we suffered alongside him. Your act was an act of mercy. It's good that someone finally took it upon themselves to do it. We'll need to inform Helmi, TEG's widow. It's best if you handle it. Offer her your condolences, And don't worry. She'll understand that it had to be done.
Easy for you to say.
Really? Me? A representative of the madmen forsaken by Mother? Does he think I don't know we're the joke of the other tribes? What? Does he want them to laugh in my face instead of behind my back?
What?
That's what we are in the eyes of the other Dalrita. Sure, they respect our Berserker's fury, when it's not too frequent, and when it happens to serve their battles. But deep down, they see it as madness. They're afraid that in our rage, we might mistake them for the enemy.
Wait a minute. Earlier on, the whole thing was that these guys, like, use potions to invoke Berserker Rage anyway. That, like, it was what made them the tribes.
An agreement. For centuries, every tribe has only looked out for itself. A single conversation isn't going to change that. Besides, with the others there, we'll never be treated as equals. That's just the way it's always been. Unfortunately, I must refuse. The vocal tribe will not join the moot. We have our own issues to attend to.
Such as?
There is one thing, but I'm not sure you can do much about it. It's embarrassing to ask an outsider for help, but I have no other choice. Not far from the village, there's a hill that used to be the seat of our elders. At least, it was. Until bandits moved in and likely killed everyone there. They've destroyed the bridge, fortified the stronghold, and now they sit there, practically spitting in our faces.
We are noted for our Berserker Rage in battle, but we can't take care of a bunch of bandits.
I know.
Oh, thank you.
We've fallen far. Once, we were a proud tribe. Now, we're stuck watching petty thugs parade around our own land. Mother is clearly showing us what she thinks of us.
I do love it that so frequently my actual thoughts are one of the options for conversation.
We did. We lost too many good warriors. We underestimated them. On top of that, many Vokir left to join One Eye. So our numbers are thin. We don't even have our Berserker potion. We lost it, along with Mother's grace.
Ah, I see.
Yes, but if my warriors couldn't do it, I don't expect you to manage it alone. Still, maybe if you could sneak in there somehow and... I don't know. Either way, anyone who helps drive those dogs off our land will be rewarded.
So this is a win-win for him. Either he gets this annoying Outlander to go away and, like,
I
get killed.
appreciate your courage, though I hope it is courage, and not just foolish bravado.
Or he, you know, gets credit for getting his Elders area back. We've moved to Unfiltered Outlaws, alright. My chat is being weird. If someone sees this, tell Godi I said thank you. I can see it. But yeah, it's been a problem all along. I do think... Oh yeah, it's, the other thing I have noticed... So I have actually been remembering to swap to, like, the regular chat. But it won't seem to stay on regular chat. It's, it keeps moving back to... Alright. Where is... Of course, I went in exactly the opposite direction. This is his... Maybe when I go up, it goes all the way around, and that's why it looks... Because I'm pretty sure, I think it's the one that's like right at the top of this. Alright. The heck was his name? Helmy. Is this it? No, this is not Helmy's house. Too many weird names. Can't remember. Ooh, a shop. Any chance you sell arrows?
Come closer, dearie. My, what a pretty lass you are. And all the way out here in the Forlorn Swords. You're not
You
in
are
trouble,
skinny
are you,
and don't have
dearie?
enough clothes for this temperature.
Not running from someone. Yeah, you can tell, Lord Githa. There are many ways I could help.
I don't think you can manage it alone, but if you happen to manage it alone, awesome. Yeah, exactly. It's a win-win. Either like I die and go away and he doesn't have to deal with me anymore. And he doesn't have to admit that he refused to go to the mood.
I've spent many years traveling across Avalon. I've seen how some husbands treat their wives on Camelocian soil. I couldn't just walk away from it now, could I? There were many men I had to teach how a wife should be treated the hard way, most of the time.
Oh,
But
lovely. She's a dominatrix.
some were unwilling to learn. So, I dealt with them in other ways.
She's a hardcore dominatrix.
Well, that depends. I used to travel with merchant caravans as a mercenary, you see. Sometimes a good beating and a few sharp words were all it took. Give a heavy-handed husband a taste of his own medicine. Often turned out they were just raised that way, didn't know any better. But they could learn. But then there were others, the ones with cruelty in their blood. For them, well, I am Volker. But my mother was Svein. I know what the forest gives and what it takes. My kin might not call it honourable, but I wasn't dealing with honourable folk either.
So that translates into you poisoned people.
Not personally. Not often, at least. I'd give those poor girls what they needed and say, if he does it again, you know what to do. I left it in their hands. And in their husbands, too. It was their own fault if they were too keen on curling them into fists. You must understand. They'd come to me with black eyes, covered in welts and bruises. Oh, it made my blood boil. Was I supposed to turn them away?
So I let them go to jail for it. Yeah, let's just... Well, we'll take that just for the heck of it, but... Ooh, an origin potion. I thought those were like a one and done. Sower of Plague. Huh, interesting name. I kinda don't want to get rid of that until I find out whether or not I can... I don't know if I want to get rid of that yet either. I mean... The armor's way better, but it's a lot heavier. But I also lose the magic. Decisions. Huh. I totally missed that I even had that. Apparently I need bear pelts around here. Living ice. I feel like I'm gonna need that for something later. Seems reasonable, right? Here's the thing you've never seen before. Probably gonna need that. All this stuff can go. I gotta say, the armor in this looks very cool in some places. I feel like if I could get my tapping better, I could almost play music with that. Dun 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 dun. Alright, if I can't remove that... Scones! Don't know if I'll need those later. I always seem to need this stuff, like, right after I get rid of it. Alright, no arrows. That was really all I cared about, but I did get to unload some stuff. Congratulations, Matt! See, that's kind of interesting. I actually find fantasy in a lot of ways can be harder because you have to come up with a story that makes sense. Alright, I have no idea who this person is, but I'm busy being nosy. No? No people? No one's home? We do have an alchemy station, though. Oh, am I a sage? I'm not a sage. Darn it. I still keep trying to find, like, potions for jumping. Because, apparently I need that in order to, like, check out some what seem to be very interesting sections of the map. But I have not found, seen, heard of, or anything such a potion. The only reason I even know it exists is because... Oh, hello. What's this? That seems like it's gonna come in handy later. I've already forgotten what her name was again. That's not what I wanted. Condolences. Helmy. Okay. Still not the place I'm looking for. Helmy, why are you so hard to find? Maybe she's down here somewhere? No, this was the boss, right? Oh, no, this is how... Okay, never mind. Right next to the stash, in fact. Hello, lady.
Oh, Tiga. What have you done? Why did you leave me like this? So brave, yet so foolish. What am I supposed to do now?
Put a jacket on, it's cold out.
Oh! You startled me!
You've been sitting there looking
Barging
straight
into
at
a
me while
Delvida
bemoaning.
woman's house without knocking. You're lucky to still be breathing. Wait, you're the one who gave him a good death, aren't you?
I gotta
I'm
say,
Harry.
it's the first person that's
Yes,
complained about me barging
Taker
into
was
their
my
house.
husband. And I suppose I should thank you.
Thank you, Eraser.
I'm only sorry that Tiga is gone. But I am grateful to you. You acted honourably, allowing him to challenge you. No one else was willing to do it. The Delrida think fighting a madman is dishonourable, as if madness could be caught like a sickness. Madder, help me, it's utter nonsense. My poor Tiga.
Are we back to being Scottish now?
He'd be the first I'd like to kill. But without my husband and without my calling, I don't know what would happen to me if they cast me out. Well, I'll manage somehow. I've survived
Do we
one
get to
heartbreak
find
with Nether. I'll survive another.
What your calling is?
Now, please, just leave me alone. I don't believe Medder was speaking to him. And I know what I'm talking about. Before I got married, my greatest dream was to become the Volker matron. But I believe that he believed it. That's why they thought he was mad. If I had become a priestess, Tega would still be alive. I would have loved him from afar, but
Hello,
at least he'd
Wingus
still
Dingus.
be here.
How are you this morning? Is it me or does she look really built up? Are we referencing the fact that she apparently has biceps? Her art is probably the worst in this game so far, honestly. There's something like really wrong about the shape of her arms.
It's hard not to. Maybe there was something I could have done. Maybe I missed some symptoms, signs that his illness was getting worse. It's nice of you to try and comfort me, but I need to deal with my grief on my own. Though I'll admit, right now, I'd gladly kill half of my tribe. Especially those who refuse to grant him a good death.
You're mad that he's dead, but you're also mad that they didn't grant him a good death.
Maybe he was. He definitely hadn't been himself lately. You see, my Tega was never a particularly pious man. I sent him to appease Madder with an offering once when my health began to fail. I won't lie. I was frustrated with my own weakness because going to the temple had always been both my duty and my joy. But Tega went there because he loved me deeply. That's when it all started. I recovered, but he kept going to the temple. Sometimes multiple times a day. He said Madder was speaking to him and that it was his duty to listen to her. He said the fate of our marriage and the fate of all the Volker depended on it. The problem was he started taking all the food we had and we began to go hungry. That's when the real arguments started. So what fate of our marriage was he even talking about? Now that I think about it, it was such a stupid reason to fight. I should have gone with him, found out what he was talking about. But what's done is done. Tega's dead. Go ahead if you want to. I've been there myself, but Madder didn't say a word to me, as you can probably imagine. But who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe there really is something that reveals itself only to the chosen. If you find it, kill it for me. In Tega's memory.
I wanted to become a priestess, but now I would like to murder my god. Because it caused my husband's death.
I'd be lying if I said it's the dream of every little Volker girl. It's the most respected position for a woman in our tribe. But it's also the heaviest responsibility. If Medder's voice truly exists, it doesn't speak with words. You feel it in your soul. It's a calling. And her voice was screaming inside me. I truly wanted to give myself to her. But the elders decided I wasn't fit for the role. And then there was Tyga, whom I learned to love in time.
So you're really mad that your husband got the job you wanted?
Easy or not, it was my calling. And I truly believed I was the right choice. But the elders said I was too hot-headed to bear that responsibility. Me? Hot-headed? Can you believe that?
I mean, how many people have you said you wanted to murder over the course of this conversation?
I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with wearing your heart on your sleeve.
You don't have any sleeves.
If every Dilrida was as honest as I am, our tribes would have united and supported each other long ago. No one's going to try and convince me otherwise.
No, wait, come back. I wanted to look at you from the front and see if your arms still looked weird. Alright, she looks a lot less weird standing, but she still has this weird in. Maybe she just got in a fight and, like, somebody took a chunk out of the back of her arm. But yeah, she's definitely a muscle mommy. Alright, now I gotta see if I can find my way back to the temple. This goes to another house, right? Yeah. This looks important and temple-y. Is this important and temple-y? No, this is not important and temple-y. I am eternally gonna get a kick out of the fact that this is supposedly this, like, wintry, forlorn, frigid area, and yet everyone's walking around without sleeves. This game was either designed by people who've never actually been anywhere cold, or they just really wanted to show off the muscle mommy's arms. Alright, I know it was up there somewhere. Where the heck did I see that? Problem is, even if I look at the map, it isn't going to do me any good, because it's, there's so many winding paths through this place that this might be worse than that city I complained bitterly about. Yeah, been here, done this. I do love the scenery. I don't care how many times this game annoys me, I will never get sick of, like, scenes like that. Really feels like it ought to be the spot I'm heading, and it's not. I don't know what it is, though. I cannot think in 3 dimensions. Alright, that's gonna go to the houses again. Fudgesicles. Shattered Pride. Alright, this must be the temple. That's the temple. So... what, way over there? No, that's what I just was, right? Is this the place I kept bitterly saying should be the temple? This is the place I kept bitterly saying should be the temple. So wait, I'm supposed to, like... What am I supposed to do? Hey, what am I supposed to do? Quest. Look around. That's helpful. And then I'm supposed to meet the other dude here somewhere. Though apparently it hasn't been late enough for me to actually meet him yet. Alright, so wander aimlessly until I find the single random thing that I'm supposed to somehow notice. Despite the fact that there's, like, nothing here. I mean, I can take the plants. See if somebody yells at me for my sacrilege. Sacrilege. There we go, I can talk. Nothing in the bowl. Nothing in that bowl. Nothing with the weird statue. Nothing with the tipped over bowl. I mean, it's a temple with a weird hole in the side that... I guess that's something, maybe. Can you imagine living in such a world? A world where everyone wears no sleeves despite the fact that it's freezing? Maybe both. Summon Crom. I am assuming this is a reference I'm just not getting. I am in the right spot, right? Because there's nothing that even says this is the temple. And I am pretty sure I saw something earlier that marked it as the temple when I walked in. Or was it this and I've just already forgotten? I mean, this looks like the temple is actually below here. Let's find out. Thump thump. Aha! It's like that the movie Red, Retired Extremely Deadly, and John Malkovich's secret lair. Like, the house is nothing. He's actually got a secret lair, like, underneath the car.
Hello again, fellow outsider. Welcome to the heart of the Volker's desolation.
Oh, that's why you have a funky accent. Do you sell arrows? You do not. Darn it. These are apparently all magic things. I was hoping there might be a, yeah. I mean, get some magic mushrooms.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today?
You told me to meet you here.
Why, chasing mysteries, of course. You know what I find most fascinating about the Volker? Almost all of them carry the faint scent of the
yeah, okay.
Wyrdness. The
Sorry.
traces of it run through their veins, like tiny sparks lighting them from within. That caught my curiosity, so here I am, trying to satisfy it. Angsvar let me stay because the pillar glowed when I arrived, and everyone decided it meant something. Salvation, a new beginning, anything to pull them out of this mire. I turned out to be none of those things. So I promised him I'd at least try to figure out how to open these damn doors without the matron's totem. So far, I've failed spectacularly at that too. There's no priestess, no goddess, and barely any believers. Hardly enough to call it a temple, is it? Faith breaks so easily. That's why we don't believe in locking it away in buildings. Or people, for that matter.
I mean, there are so many jokes here.
Other than their famous battle rage being less about their goddess's wrath and more about the weirdness churning behind these doors? Not much, sadly. The mysteries just keep piling up, as they always do. Speaking of which, there's something I want to ask you. You're not one of my kin, yet you almost feel like one. It's a bit distracting. Tell me, what's your secret?
I don't remember what a Pict is.
I did say almost, didn't I? I may not know every Pict on Avalon, but I know my own when I see them.
Okay, apparently that... I don't have to answer the question after that. Alright, so this must be the doors that need to be opened. Alright, obviously nothing in there that caused her husband to go crazy. Maybe it was that dude. I mean, can't trust people with accents, right? Nope, no resting. Alright, I'm not finding anything other than weird, funky doors that I can't get through. Okay, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I just wanted to know if I could interact with them. If I were a weird hallucination that was going to drive someone crazy, where would I be? Am I looking to hit level? I don't even know what level I am. I have not paid attention to this. 56. I'm in the last area. I got a long ways to go in order to hit 99. Yeah, I'm not, maybe this is another one of those... I can't do it yet because I'm not the right level? Quest. Quest! She said near the temple. Maybe I don't actually need to be in the temple? Like, maybe it's something in front of the temple? exactly? I mean, it really does seem to be in the temple. Or somewhere between the one up top and the one down here. I must have to get through the doors. That's the only thing I can think of, is that that must be behind the doors. Alright. When in doubt, let's go after the Shattered Pride thing. Is there an easy way to get there? Of course there isn't. Of course there isn't. Because why would that be? It did occur to me that maybe, like, something would show up at night. Oh. Yeah, see, it's... Yeah, it's on the floor. It's definitely in behind whatever those doors are. Is this the direction I'm supposed to go in order to get to wherever the heck it is I'm going? Looks vaguely. Well, we all know I excel at falling into areas that... That looks like a long drop, though, doesn't it? I think we'll wait until I can actually see what I'm doing before we... Ah! I'm stuck! This is another one of those stupid places I can't get out of. Can I build a fire in here? Probably not. Uneven terrain. I do love the change in sound effects when, There we go. Look at that. Oh yeah, that still looks really far down. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die if I do that, right? A quest is never easy. Yeah, the problem is I'm stuck. Like, I can't get out of the ledge I'm on. So down is the only option. So the worst thing that happens is I die. Hey, what's that? Whatever it is, let's try and kill it before I land on top of it. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, it's a red cap. Hate red caps. Luckily, I am pretty sure they can't reach me here. They probably could reach me here, though. Wait a minute. Why? I think the aiming on this is a little funky in places. Those are way tougher red caps than... And yet, I don't get anything any cooler. How annoying. I mean, you'd think if you were going to be a lot harder to kill, you'd at least have, like, some cooler loot. Stand up. That was a pretty good shot, huh? I have no idea what that move was, but sure. Del Rita armor. How's the Del Rita armor, I wonder? We'll take one set and find out. You look like you're eating a body. Down over you go. I don't know why it amuses me when I actually manage to knock them off cliffs, but it does. What am I hearing? Oh, hello. Sorry, I could hear you, but you blended in really nicely with the background. That was pretty good graphics, too. I like that. I assume that axe is probably two-handed, but we'll check it out anyway. Where did you come from? I'm a little bit weirded out by undead that can dodge. There's just something about that that just seems really wrong. Alright, I see the red dot, but I don't... Oh no, that is a Croakmaw. I don't know that I want to see a Croakmaw in this area when they were pretty hard to beat in the last area. Definitely don't want to do it without eating something first. Oh, I've also totally bypassed where it was I was supposed to be going. So I should head back south anyway. Except that there's a giant rock in the way. Alright, wish me luck. Wow, that's the first time I've ever... Their, like, weak spot is you have to hit them exactly as they open their mouth, but before they fire off their... Matt, I would never disappoint you by turning down a fight. And where did you come from? They must have walked right by you. I can take a hit better than you can. Oh, shit, you have healing potions. What's up with that? Whoops. Undead with healing potions. Okay, so I have to find my way to the top of this monstrosity? Is that the... This turns out to be another, like, yeah, you can't actually do this quest because you don't jump good enough. I'm gonna be really irritable. Well, that isn't gonna work. Oh, hello. An elevator pass. I am entertained. Spawning out of nowhere. They kind of are, yeah. I thought I was just looking for an elevator. Alright, that's where it just came from. This is apparently the only where I'm going. The Unstoppable. I mean... This isn't really a pass, though. This is like a... Hey, go in a little ways and... dig up a sword. Well, that was disappointing and anticlimactic. I thought I'd found my way to the bandits. Alright, let's think about this for a second. I've been almost all the way around this. Ooh, I did find a fast travel thingy. Fast travel thingies are often near entrances, right? Is this? Oh, do I have to find my way to the top of this one? And then just walk across? Come on. Come on, you can do it! We're not ready yet? I don't know what you are, but I feel no need to wait until I see the whites of your eyes. The hell is a remore? Wow, whatever they are, they move fast. Alright, get him up against the wall. That works. And they have no treasure whatsoever. What the hell? Alright. Screw this. Oh, I'm overexerted. Damn it. How am I overexerted just from crossing that distance? That one is smart enough to not get up against a wall. Damn it. Yeah, well, fuck you too. You aren't as fast as they are. You are apparently capable of balancing on one foot on the edge of a cliff. Look, there's another one. Oh, is there a bunch of them? Or did this one just move that fast? Ooh, that one actually had stuff. I don't mind tough. I hate fast. I don't have a clue what you guys were, but I hope I do not meet many more of you. I'm supposed to be going up. I probably should not have done that. Now I've totally forgotten which side it is I'm looking for a staircase up. Well, definitely not that way. Alright, so it looks like I need to go all the way over here in order to get up here, in order to go over here, in order to get to this, which is very annoying and roundabout. Am I overloaded? No, not even remotely close. Why am I suddenly moving so slow? Alright. Go this way. Take a sharp right. Hope dark doesn't come before I... Oh, hey, look. Is that a bear? That's a bear. I was just saying, I hadn't, Oh. I feel like that guy was trying to say, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Alright, I know there was a bear. Alright, well now I can't find the bear, so... Probably the bear will get me from behind, too. What did I tell ya? I knew that was gonna happen. Wait, did that just go from being a brown bear to being a white bear when I killed it? That is very strange. And apparently he'd already had lunch. Surprised he was still hungry. Alright, what is down here? I can tell there's something. Is that another bear? I think it's another bear. That is another bear. I almost died. I did not realize how close to death I was. If anything attacks me before that food takes effect, I'm pretty screwed. Hello, Grandpappy! He didn't have a can opener for a can of goat, but he had a can opener for a can of whoop-ass. 'Cause he definitely did a number on me. Oh. Question mark, so tempting. No, must go back and finish quest. Must not get distracted. You know, I don't mean to jinx myself, but I have not yet seen a one-hit wonder here. And they were all over the place on the... Oh, hi there. I know there's another one of you. Ooh, that was a pretty good shot, considering I couldn't see shit. Really? You're not gonna come down? I mean, that one didn't even show me his hit points. Just kinda... Oh yeah, I should probably strip this guy too, huh? Especially since that one actually had some really useful stuff. I think I probably have a lot of lockpicks, but, you know, I can always use more. Alright, what's happened here? Have I, like, swapped into arrows that suck? Alright, somebody's shooting at me or something. Stop moving! Ugh. Don't like fast. You can be all the tough you want, but slow the hell down. Shit, I forgot to check and see what I had for arrows. Gonna say, I knew there was gonna be another one. Ooh, fire arrows. I mean, that was probably my fire arrow, but, you know. Details. Inventory. What have I got going for titanium poison arrows? I must have something other than that because I don't have very many of those. Well, not great, but I've got more of them than anything else, so I'm not likely to run out in the middle of a combat. Ah, there you are. Thanks for moving so I could see you. If you hadn't moved, I would have been totally screwed. Sure, don't mind if I do. Even in a game, I will never turn down whiskey. Shoot, did I come in from that way or that way? Well, I definitely didn't come in from this way, so... Oh. Well, it doesn't matter, because there's a big white wall there. Well, unless the Del Rita also spawn like the undead? Probably wasn't this way. Shit, that was a terrible shot.
Keep your wits about ya.
You're naked and barefoot in the snow. You have no wits. Who's shooting me from where? Oh, from way up there. God damn it. Oh, this is gonna suck. Nameless NPCs should not have healing potions. Uh-oh, I'm glitching. There we go. It was adding the points or subtracting points after, like, significantly after I shot for a minute there. Oh. I mean, this might be a good spot to just hang out until daytime. I can see everything that's coming. I'll be able to see everything in the daytime. How bad would the titanium tip be? Oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Sorry, I was busy getting shot at. Do I have any healing potions? Yeah, but actually now that you mention it, I really need to up my inventory here. My inventory is not doing all that great. And I should... Oh, no, I am on healing potions now. Okay. Ooh, actually, I think daytime might be coming without my having to do a rest. Sweet. Oh. Alright. I don't see anything down that way. Did I see a red dot? I did see a red dot. Where is the red dot? Is the red dot over here? Alright, now I can't... Wait. Why is it now behind me? Is it just down? Alright, well, they're not shooting at me yet, so... I'm gonna take a second to keep looking at chat. That joke was terrible. Yeah, of course it was terrible! That was, like... That was the whole point. Grandpappy would have been disappointed if there hadn't been terrible jokes, right, Grandpappy? Yes, please like the stream. I would really appreciate that. Titanium sounds awful, sounding of tungsten. How bad with the titanium? I don't actually know. I mean, this is the one with all the armor. I have an urge to... Grandpappy, I have gotten the urge to jump off, like, pretty much all the walkways at this point. Whoops. Wrong button. All the walkways at this point, because it seems to be the only way I ever accomplish anything. I've become quite convinced that... Alright, that went to the blank wall, right? Oh, but there is a walkway. I'm gonna kill you and steal your shit. Oh, and stealing your shit has apparently overloaded me. So, you know, there's my punishment. Inventory. I mean, I did want to check out some of these weapons, but, like, I don't need 2 pickaxes. I don't need a 2-handed thing. I don't need, like, 6 reflex blows, all of which are more terrible than mine. Or apparently this, which is also more terrible than mine. So there, that divests us of a little bit of weight anyway. Whee! Alright, I see more bad guys. Well, I see dots that represent more bad guys. But I can't actually find the bad guy. Oh, there we go.
What's that noise?
Me shooting you. Oh, me not shooting you. Oh, hey. That's not the direction the red dot came from. Oh, he's the direction the red dot came from.
This is my lucky day.
Is it really, though? I mean, I suppose it's possible, but... I have taken significantly more damage in the last little bit than... I don't know what a blooming fair is, but I'm gonna find out. Alright, I feel like I don't want to go that way because I might not be able to get back up again. And... Headshot! I have an arrow through my head, but I haven't been beaten yet. Alright, so now I need to find this bridge, which is back north of me. And then over here somewhere. Oh, there we go.
Who goes there?
We're all nameless here.
You'll regret this. Your gold belongs
Sorry. Oh!
to you. Your wealth is ours.
Alright, that corpse is definitely lost.
This is my lucky day.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
This is my lucky day.
Alright, that sucked.
No rowdies here!
Whew. That could have gone better. Like,
Lookout belongs to us now. You're not a match for our
whoops,
band.
that was not what I meant to do. There we go.
You made a big mistake.
Yeah, my big mistake was knocking the boss fight over the edge. Losing the boss fight over the edge is probably really gonna suck. I mean, I love the fact that they are realistic enough that people end up down over the edge, but I am very bummed out about the amount of good loot I probably lose. So, hey, are you guys dead? I mean, I'm not finding anything. Yeah, I guess you're probably dead. Either that or you're stashed somewhere else. Do I feel like I'm a god? No, not even remotely. Wait a minute, wasn't I just... Are there 2 seats of the Elders, or did I get turned around that fast? Oh, there are stairs. Almost didn't see that. Okay, what am I here for exactly? Other than ice drain? And apparently ale. Thought that was a book for a minute. Nope. I mean, they're probably dead, right? They don't care if I take this. Wait, haven't I been? I must have been on the lower section. I mean, thanks. So, is that it? Like, feels very anticlimactic? Were there stairs on this one I missed, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. I think, anyway. Well, let's see. Oh, okay. I just go back now. Somehow I thought there'd be more to that. I mean, I guess I might as well look at this thing, but... Go get bed bugs. Head of the totally legal necromancer league would like to approach you about humanoid body cleanup and the services it can provide. Huh. One sharpening stone. You know, I don't know what the sharpening stones do either. It's dark in here, and I may die. Is this? Oh, I see. I have brought that down, which means I've crushed the crate that was underneath it, you know. Alright, we're going to turn this in. We're going to call it a day. I have to go get some work done. Part of me says, hey, there's no distance there at all. And part of me says, you know what? It's probably still going to take me forever to figure out how to get there. Because there is definitely a cliff between me and it. So that did nothing. Oh, because it's already here. Never mind. Wow, so the big warriors don't really like to walk either, huh? Good to know. So is this where I'm headed? Hi again. That was what's-her-face's house. Is that the boss's house? I don't remember. I think that is the boss's house. Yes! Go see Jill. Jill is awesome.
Really? How? No, don't tell me. Let it stay between you and Mother. I feel she has a hand in this. Thank you for stepping up for us. I promised a hefty reward, and now it's yours. And since Mother helped with reclaiming the seat of the Elders, maybe her grace will also guide us with the matter of the empty temple. Frigg, the matron who served there, disappeared one fateful day. We searched everywhere, but it was no use. It was like she vanished into thin air. The sacred totem of Mother, passed down from matron to matron, disappeared with her. Without it, we can't appoint a successor, and the temple has remained empty ever since.
Oh, so now I can open the giant door in the temple.
You're right. Only a matron can brew the sacred potion that allows us to enter the battle frenzy. Without it, the Volker tribe.
At least I didn't contact you about your wagon's extended warranty. Matt, I feel like Conan the Barbarian was the dude that challenged me to the duel at the beginning.
It's hard to blame her. She left after the massacre of Gunvalder. Her daughter was with a man from that tribe, and was in the village when it happened. Frigg was furious that we didn't come to their aid. But tell me, would anyone have helped us if the situation had been reversed? Of course not. I've spent years questioning whether I made the right decision back then. Even now, I don't have an answer. And I
mean,
no longer
your
have the strength
entire
to dwell on
tribe
it.
is in really deep shit because you didn't. I would say it makes it very clear that you made the wrong decision.
We gave up searching for her a long time ago. It's pointless. Mother made her judgment clear. But if you're set on trying anyway, speak with Bride. He'll know more than I do.
Is he the weird French accented dude. Oh wait, theoretically I have a journal here, don't I? Characters. These are all early characters. Is this like in... I don't know what order this is in. 3-day, there we go. Yeah, he's the weird French dude. Alright, well that's easy enough. If I can remember how to get to... Alright, that way. Oh wait, is he in here? Why are we going in here? Is he just hanging out in the, like, vanished woman's house? No, just kidding. We didn't really mean you should go in there. We're just fucking with you. I find it very weird that the priestess didn't actually sleep in the... in the temple. I mean, he does look like it's a bit drafty, mind you, but... Hey, Gale! Yeah, I saw the Pokemon thing. I was tempted, but...
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today?
Break time, workout, back to writing. Alright, Matt, I hope you have a good day. Grandpappy, have fun vanishing. Make sure that you don't forget your, like, little smoke tablets.
Matron freak. I doubt she'd have been pleased to see me here, in a place that belonged only to her and those who came before. The Volkers say she cursed them and left, that Mater herself hid her
Well,
tracks
you're the
so she
wrong
could
tribe
never be
and the
found.
wrong gender.
They're wrong. At least about finding her. She may be gone, but her presence is everywhere. You just need to follow it.
Is this going to involve magic mushrooms?
You've seen it by now. On Avalon, the weirdness is always there. Thick in some places, thin in others, but never truly gone. And everyone leaves their mark on it. Some faint, some strong, but someone like the Volker matron, she'd leave a trail bright as a blaze. You just need to find it. First, you'll need to sharpen your senses to the weirdness. I have something that can help, but before you set out...
This is
I
going to
want
involve
ask a
magic
favor.
mushrooms.
When you find the totem, don't go running straight to Angsvar. Bring it here instead. If a new matron takes her place, these doors will close to both of us forever. And I need to know what's behind them. I'll repay you. I promise. Answers and more.
I mean, I don't really have much of a choice, do I?
Excellent. I can hardly wait. Here, Ether Bloom. Woven with
Yeah,
ethereal cobweb and just a
that's
hint
what I
of
thought.
wolfsbane. You'll need to smoke it. Be brave.
I mean... Ah, there it is. Alright, as much as I am interested to see what that does, I think I am going to not take the chance that this quest doesn't take forever. This unfortunately means we're gonna have to wait until next Tuesday. You have to wait several days to watch me get stoned. Oh yeah, drugs are a big thing in this. Alright. Thank you everyone for keeping me company. That was quite the cliffhanger. I will be back on Tuesday, provided life doesn't get weird. And then we'll watch a goat get stoned. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Didn't realize who did the soundtrack. Actually, now that you mention it, was that a joke or did they really? Because it does kind of sound the same. That's why I comment so often on how much I like the soundtrack. So, all right. I hope that everyone has a wonderful day. If you have not liked, I would appreciate it if you would do so. If you have not subscribed, same. More, please. More what? Soundtrack? And if you are not a member, I hope that you will consider it. I did realize yesterday that apparently YouTube makes you guys see that differently than I see it, and that apparently they're charging you a lot more than I thought they were. So that may be why my memberships have not been terribly high. I'm going to try and fix that. You were joking. Okay. I mean, it does sound kind of similar. But I'm going to try and fix that and see if I can't bring the prices down a little bit, in the hopes that we can get in one of those nifty gift membership waves that everyone else in this group seems to be very good at. So I could use more goats in my herd. I'm going to play this game, Norse Oath by Blood. Okay. Yes. Go hang out with Jill. She's talking Star Trek. And everyone